Hello and welcome to Chabot News for April 8th, 2020. My name is Robert Wilson, and in today's news we will be covering food with Anthony and Weekend Agenda with Elisha. In entertainment news, Rosario will talk about R. Kelly. In sports, Erickson will cover many sports being shut down due to COVID-19. And our top 5, Mario will tell us the top 5 countdown for the different ways to prevent yourself from getting COVID-19. All that and more coming up on Chabot News.
In today's entertainment news, R. Kelly's attorney Steve Greenberg filed a motion last week seeking to have the disgraced singer released from jail due to COVID-19 concerns. Kelly wants to be released on bond and says he's willing to wear an ankle monitor. If the motion is granted, he intends to live with his girlfriend, Jocelyn Savage. Savage is currently living in a modest apartment which is only 11 minutes away from a shopping mall in Chicago. The prosecutors have previously opposed Kelly's release, deeming him a danger to society and young girls, which is why his request seeking house arrest and release to a location near a mall is being met with side eyes by Kelly critics. Will Kelly be as lucky as Tekashi 6ix9ine? Only time can tell. In other entertainment news, Chris Brown gives fans a rare glimpse of his father on Instagram. He posted a throwback picture from his childhood with his father, Clinton Brown, on Friday morning, calling his dad twin. He captioned the sweet throwback, quote, "Young snapper, me and my dad, my dark-skinned twin," end quote. The No Guidance singer hardly ever talks about his dad, who was a correctional officer when Brown was growing up. So this was quite a treat for his loyal followers. That's all for entertainment news. Up next, we have some Bay Area news.
Alright, so today in Bay Area news, 2 cities in the Bay Area have approved for emergency paid leave, with these cities being San Jose and San Francisco. The stimulus package will apply to companies with between 50 to 100 employees. However, it exempts companies with anything over that. A similar proposal will be introduced in Oakland's upcoming City Council meeting. We will have to wait and see if Oakland approves anything similar. In other news, starting on Wednesday, April the 8th, some changes will be made to BART due to the COVID-19 pandemic. These changes will remain in place for quite a while, so it may be important to get used to them. Monday through Friday services will run every 30 minutes. 3-line service begins early on, and single tracking in San Francisco will start at 8 p.m. As of now, the weekend BART service will remain the same, but adjustments to that schedule as well can be expected within the coming weeks. And that's all we have today for Bay Area News.
Thank you. For today's top 5, we have the top 5 ways to prevent coronavirus, aka COVID-19. Number 5, call ahead. If you're feeling sick, call your doctors or an advice nurse before heading to your hospital. But try home remedies first. Going to your hospital should be your last resource. Number 4, cover your mouth. Well, cover your cough. I don't know what you have and you don't know what I have. So be mindful and cautious of yourself and others. Cover your mouth when coughing and or sneezing. Number 3, wash your hands. Don't just wet them with water. Wash your hands and your nails with antibacterial soap for at least 20 seconds. Sing happy birthday twice if you have to. And number 2, keep a safe distance. Maintain social distancing by at least 6 feet. And number 1, stay home as much as you can. Only go out for essential needs. That's all for our top 5. And remember, stay home, save lives. Help stop the spread of COVID-19. Up next, we have Mario with food news.
Thank you. In today's food news, we'll be delivering the best tips for food safety during the coronavirus pandemic. Starting off a list, order from restaurants that you trust. It may be simple enough, but if you feel like your restaurant isn't clean enough, avoid eating there at all costs. Second option is to order non-contact delivery straight to your home. There are options such as DoorDash and Uber Eats to make sure you can support places you want to eat at. And to wrap up our tips, make sure you throw away all packaging of food to prevent any spread of foreign germs. Don't forget to wash your hands, before and after as well. Now, on to Hayward News.
A testing center has been established at Hayward Fire Station Number 7 at 28270 Huntwood Avenue to alleviate pressure at hospital emergency room. The site does not open Mondays, but is generally open Tuesday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., or until the maximum number of available tests for the day have been exhausted. Testing involves the swabbing of the nasal cavities and back of throat. Since opening March 23rd, approximately 10% of the over 1,300 people tested at the free coronavirus testing site returned positive results during the first week of screening, with over 130 confirmed cases, according to officials. In other news, the City of Hayward officials have formed a Hayward Community Relief Fund to receive and direct charitable donations to sustain and protect residents and businesses during the novel coronavirus emergency. Contributions to the fund will be received by East Bay Community Foundation and will be distributed to those most in need through nonprofit organizations based on recommendations and direction from a city advisory team. People who want to learn more about how to contribute to the fund or receive support from it can visit www.hayward-ca.gov/relief fund or call 510-583-4227.
Hello, we're here with Chabot News, and we're here asking the question, what is your most memorable vacation, family vacation? What is your most memorable family vacation?
My most memorable family vacation was when I was about 9 years old and my family went camping out at Big Bear. And one of the things that they did was when your family was there, they had different kinds of activities for the kids. And it was so long ago that when you bought an aluminum can, it had a tab top. And so people would take the tabs and they'd toss them down. And we were very environmentally conscious at the camp, and so the camp naturalists would have us go around, pick up all the tab tops, and we'd get prizes for them. And I just remember doing that and how thankful I am now that when you open an aluminum can, the tab stays on.
Here we are reporting on Chabot College News. With the question on the table, what is your most memorable family vacation?
Well, several years ago, one of my daughters had the opportunity to speak at an educational conference in Oxford, England. She is a professor, and that was an outstanding opportunity. So we all went on a family vacation. We went early, we toured around London, went to Oxford to the conference, left there, and spent a week in Paris seeing all the fabulous museums and everything, and it was very relaxing and just tons of fun and very educational for all three of us.
Looking for something to do this weekend during quarantine? One great thing to do is exercise. Although most gyms are closed, you could definitely work out at home. Instead of hitting the bench press at the gym, you could absolutely substitute it with some simple push-ups. To work out your triceps, you could do some tricep dips using a bench, and to work out your biceps, you could do some bicep curls using a dumbbell or even a resistance band. For some core workouts, crunches and planks are great. And for them legs, squats and lunges are great as well. Not in the mood to work out this weekend? Well, another thing to do this weekend is to play some online games with your friends. The most popular platform to play games with your friends is Jackbox Games. If you or one of your friends has purchased a game pack from Jackbox, he or she can simply set up a Zoom conference call and share their screen for remote gameplay. Don't want to purchase a Jackbox game? There are plenty of free games that you could play online with your friends. Remember to stay at home if possible and be safe. Now, on to sports.
Due to the worldwide shutdown of major sports events, tennis champs are scrambling to figure out how to gain a chance at winning a Grand Slam trophy. Of the 4 major opens so far this year, the Australian Open was the only Grand Slam tournament to produce trophies for Novak Djokovic and Sofia Kenin. With Wimbledon being canceled due to the current shutdown of all sports events, this leaves only 2 of the 4 prestigious tournaments hanging in the balance. Not since World War II has Wimbledon ever been canceled. This leaves hundreds of tennis players scrambling for an opportunity to be amongst those who have stood to accept the famed title of Grand Slam winner. Even though Wimbledon won't be handing winners of the Grand Slam a trophy with a pineapple atop for the men or a plate for the ladies this year, the USTA proudly announced the other day that the U.S. Open is scheduled for August 24th to September 13th in New York. French Open organizers don't plan on postponing or canceling, remaining very hopeful that the tournaments will take place September 20th to October the 4th. This is a close overlap in scheduling. It may cause top tennis stars to choose whether to play in the U.S. Open or the French Open. It isn't likely that players will be able to participate in both as they have in previous years. For now, athletes are continually training, or fans may be watching reruns of their favorite sports, looking forward to the day when live sports returns. Back to you.
In positive news within our pandemic, we have advances in another virus. The second HIV patient has been cured. There are HIV prevention drugs, such as PrEP, that have rarely been any confirmed cures. Adam Castillejo revealed in the New York Times that he has been virus-free for roughly 30 months. Castillejo has a bone marrow stem cell transplant in 2012 that also has a specific mutation to help the white blood cells resist HIV. While it's hard to officially confirm that it's an official cure, the results are looking very promising for the future.
That's all for Chabot News this week. Thanks to all the students and staff in the Mass Communications Department here at Chabot College for making this production possible. You can watch us anytime online at youtube.com/ChabotTV. Stay tuned to KCTH Channel 27 for more Chabot TV.